Hello there, Cancer, and welcome to the first ever full moon eclipse oracle messages on the channel. So I hope you get a lot out of it and you enjoy it. But before we get started, Cancer, Spirit says healing runs deeper than you imagine. The eclipse lights your hidden waters. The eclipse effect on you brings transformation in health, service, and daily structure. Now, Cancer, this is a timeless reading meant to be heard on or around any full moon eclipse, which averages about twice a year. And we do have one coming up. So if you're, tuning in at the time that this video is being published or around then or around there, you're right on time. So let's begin and see what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your lunar eclipse messages and what these energies bring, Cancer. And this is for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Oh, this is so weird. I had the okay. Actually, I was hoping this would come out for you, but the celebrity. Okay. Oh, I was getting a thought with this celebrity card, and I was kind of hoping it was going to come out for you too, Cancer, because this is a time where, you know, you can just feel good about you. And yeah, there may be, more eyes on you. There may be more influence that you have. So it's working for your benefit. Now, this is a general reading. So some of you Cancers, you might not be, exactly in this light yet, but this is what you have to look forward to. And with the celebrity in the sun, I was getting in my mind's eye the star card earlier, and it was kind of interesting because it's like the star card brings renewal, healing, health, and a sense of alignment. But it's also a sense of you're the star. And it's just so fitting because you actually have the celebrity here. So there is some fame playing out as well. So just take that how it resonates. But this is your birthday party, pretty much, because you've reborn, you've come through a rebirth. Okay. So you've done something to reborn yourself. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyhow, you did a rebirth. And so you're celebrating your first birthday. Do you like that? And it's true. You're celebrating your first birthday with this new you, this new energy. So you get to figure out who you want to invite. And trust me, the past will knock because they sense your power. But you have a decision on who and what you want to invite to your birthday party, and that includes your future. But you do need to know that you're holding this energy of being aligned with those that are matching your frequency, your vibration, your light. So go ahead and lead with your light. This doesn't mean that we are I can't even say it, susceptible or successible. I guess what I'm trying to say is that we're not exposing ourselves in a way where our light is just for all to take. I mean, your light is brilliant. This is your energy. Just think about this as just you, your energy, okay? And so your light is brilliant. It shines whether or not you want it on or off. So just know, Cancer, you are aligning with something so true to your heart. I mean, yeah, we got magnetic, luminous, confident. I get a little bit of fire energy. Well, yeah, we got the sun here. So yeah, fire sign is coming through. And I'm really getting drawn to the word noble, generous, and unique. That's what you are embodying. And that's what Spirit wants you to pay attention to the most right now. All right, so there may be a chance too, just take it if it resonates. You may, run across a celebrity. Who knows? You, I feel, are like a celebrity, like a hidden celebrity almost, okay? Now, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know, Cancer. Well, this makes sense. I'm just going to bring up that star card energy I was getting earlier because it was right before your reading. And so there are times that Spirit will give me downloads before your reading. And I was getting this thing about you having your own birthday party, right? This is your birthday party. This is your first birthday party with this new sense of hope and healing, knowing your value, accepting parts of yourself now that may have been hard for you or others to accept because it just wasn't coming in at the time, or should I say it just wasn't evolving and maturing where we thought it should. And so just take that how it resonates. But what I'm saying is you're softening here in a healthy and strong way, actually. So, yes, you have risen to the occasion. You are high quality. Spirit wants you to embrace this sense of independence, of standing out. Let them go. Better is on its way. I get a sense of not only alignment, but justice with this, right? So there's some type of fairness, so to speak. Let's see what else for you, Cancer. A blessing on the senses the world give to you. See, this is your birthday party. It's your birthday party, okay? The new you. Go and enjoy things. In fact, this is your season to enjoy things without guilt, right? Not worrying about calories or, whatever. Because sometimes when we shift and change, there's still like this old program that kind of is still lingering. So it may get you in a place of maybe second questioning yourself. For example, I'm not saying this is you, but let's say you're one who grew up watching your parents work hard all the time. That was me, right? Working hard all the time or something like that, right? And so you kind of were raised that way too, but then you get into a place where you've demolished or dissolved that belief. And so you're attracting things in a far more effortless way, or I should say a precise way. And so, you've you've dissolved anything that tries to condition you. So this is your birthday party. I mean, go out and celebrate yourself. In fact, I just see you, the celebrity. I just see the word celebration with the celebrity card. And Spirit is saying this is a time where you can just really enjoy the pleasures of life. What does earth give to you that's free? I mean, come on, let's think about that. Sometimes we get caught up in the world of expenses, consumption, what things cost us. But the reality is there's a ton of things that don't cost us a damn thing because this is part of your inheritance as a human on this earth, right? This, or I should say, your spiritual being, right? Having a human experience. So, a blessing of the earth, which is signifying that the earth is wanting to lavish you in abundance. I do get earth signs. So, start noticing things that make you feel grounded and connected, crystals, plants, I mean, whatever. Now, some of you might be rolling your eyes. Like, oh my God, that's like so corny. Hey, you know what? Corny works. When you're talking about aligning with things and strategizing and getting what you want because you deserve it, that works. Then I'm going to take being corny over anything, any time of the day. All right. So I'm just telling you what works. A blessing to find your way, and a blessing to, oh my God, I was just talking about your birthday, metaphorically speaking, right? But yeah, we got a blessing on growing older. Now, there may be something here. Of course, it may be as time goes on where we're saying a goodbye to the old, right? The old self. But Spirit doesn't want you to get so caught up too on, maybe, and perhaps you're not, but there may be something creeping up here where we are fearing aging. But think of it as you're meant to experience, the maturing process here. And notice how this person is nude. To me, that's just more like the star. The star card in tarot, there's a nude person or a lady there. But anyhow, right, we've been stripped of the old. And this is how you are finding your way, because what doesn't belong to you that try to cloud your light, that try to put you somewhere where your value cannot be noticed or recognized, you beat that. You absolutely beat it. So please, for those cancers that may be having a hard time, not saying all of you may have a hard time on growing older, because some people actually enjoy it, looking forward to, the good old days or whatever. This, think of this as this is celebration. Every day that you get to, be on earth is a celebration. Because when you are here, you help sustain more growth in a positive and abundant way. This is why Spirit has done something to you to make you stand out. And some of you may just be recognizing this for the first time. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Protected, guided, move boldly. Now, if this comes in clear, look at these words and see which one really pops out to you. These are words popping out to you, to speak to you, of what you are illuminated with and generous and good with, right? So, hello, confidence. It's all about confidence here. It's not, confidence where we try to overpower situations, but Spirit wants you to know that you have aligned with something correct here. Yes, I know, Cancer, it may be hard too sometimes to let go, especially things that we really do care about. I know I've had to let go of a lot of people in my life too, Cancer. Let's continue and see what else. But through patience and diligence, Spirit has brought me a tribe, literally a tribe. And so I don't want you to give up. And I'm not by far physical. I'm not a young person. I'm not an old person, but I'm also, I'm really over the whole age thing. I'm really over that. Like, oh God, by this age you need to do this, and by this age you need to do this, and I'm like, oh God, just shut it. Do what you want to do at your own age. At your own age. And the reason why I'm saying that is because each of us are seeds planted on this earth. We all have our own gestation time as a soul. We don't all operate the same way. We don't all grow under the same light, natural light or artificial light. Think about that. Divine conditioning or human ego conditioning. I mean, think about that, And so you are a soul that repels that on purpose. That's the way God made you. Now you are going to get blessed with a good man, a good father in your life, because I do feel there's been some generational healing, healing where there's been, masculine powers or overburdening or maybe overpowering or the opposite, or maybe the lack of a good man. This is going to be entering your life. So think about how your life will be fulfilled when you're not seeking, something here, but it just shows up and presents itself, right? Especially when it comes to a good man, whether it could be someone that could be like a husband or a father or like a brother or an uncle or maybe even a best friend. Bless this because this is what Spirit says you're ready for. To have a new relationship in a whole new way because this is your birthday. Remember what I said? Cancer, Spirit was giving me this message about you that you're having your own birthday party and you get to decide who you want to invite to your birthday party, which includes your new future. And you do have new prospects aligned with you. All right, let's continue and see what else. What's meant for you won't close. And the unspoken speaks and you receive it. I see an elder here. So we've got, the earth ancestors speaking to you, the unspoken speaks to you, you receive it. So Spirit wants you to really, do your thing, Cancer. Practice if you need to, without doubting yourself. When you start to get nudges or information, maybe seemingly out of nowhere, say it, speak it, or, say it or write it down or something, right? Share it if there's someone there. But I do see a lot of you are rising up to the occasion of really just expressing something that needs to be expressed at this time, because not only are you blossoming, but you're designed to help others blossom and enjoy the world around them without getting caught up in all the trips and the tricks and the traps of life, including putting pressure about time, aging, All of these things. We got enough that, come on, let's just be real. We got enough on our plate, don't we? All right, now let's continue and see what else. I do feel that eyes are on you, Cancer. You may or may not realize this, but I feel that, Cancer, because you're so intuitive anyways, that you pick up when people are like looking at you. I'm just saying that they are, and that's a good thing. Spirit doesn't want you to go into an old way or go into your shell. Your shell is always with you, right? Because you are the sign of the crab. You always have your shell with you. You're always safe. But don't go back into it though. You've done the healing work in your own shell. A blessing for good work. See, celebrity, you're on the rise. The work you do is blessing you. Okay, I got to look and see. I want to look and remember what Spirit was saying. Spirit says healing runs deeper than you imagine. The eclipse lights your hidden waters. Now we have the effects on transformation, health, service, and daily structure. So we do have something here where we are blessed because I feel you've already done something, or you probably are just at the beginning for some of you of shifting some things here, tiny little tweaks to be a lot more productive. This is giving you the blessing you need. And look at that. Spirit is blessing everything that you've been doing, everything that you've been tending to, professionally, personally, it doesn't matter. What else? You really have come into your own, no matter what age you are right now, Cancer, okay? It's like, oh my gosh, your light humbles without effort. I love this, Cancer. You're doing something effortlessly, and this is how, really God shines through people. Now take that how you want to, believe in a higher power. I hope you do. But anyhow, your light humbles without effort. This may be why sometimes you don't understand, I don't know why I'm getting the word velocity, the impact maybe you have. I don't know why I'm getting the word velocity. Use that for how it resonates for you. But wow, you really are in this place of the point of attraction. Now, what does Spirit want you to do with this? Because there may be something going on too where, if there could be jealousy riled up, all right, because we're dealing with so many people, everywhere we go. And not even that. We don't even have to go anywhere. We deal with it online too. So let's get a little bit more about your light humbles without effort. I hope that you're getting to a point too, Cancer, for those that may have had a hard time of just really, indulging without guilt or stress. It's like really your time to indulge. Let's get more with this light. Oh my God, this is this is closely associated with the star card. The celebrity. I'm telling you, my goodness, Cancer. There's something just so exquisite going on with you and your transformation. Just own it. Just love it. Love you. Love the past. Love it for where it brought you today. Because look, Cancer, you are radiating like starlight. You are seen and felt. You're a lot more respected, I feel, than you may realize. People who don't even know you may not even realize why they respect you because you exude it. Okay, so Spirit says you've mastered something with the temperance energy. Okay, temperance is associated with Sagittarius, but you've mastered something with really pulling yourself into the present moment as much as possible. And again, it's working beautifully. Exquisite transformation. Precious one, your time holds power. We're just talking about the temperance, getting back into the present moment. Something is trying to hook you. Something is trying to hook you. Remember, you've got the celebrity status, whether this is metaphorically or real. Either way, in heaven's eyes, you have already claimed your place in the cosmos as a star. Precious one, your time holds power. Are we stressed and worried about something? Getting the image of the Eight of Swords with this. So Eight of Swords could be a card where we're filling some type of loop in our mind. Okay, precious one, your time holds power. I mean, let them go too. So, or let an old situation wither away. Let's see. A blessing of forgiveness, and a blessing of protection. My gosh, you're getting this again. Some of you Cancers, just take it if it resonates. I feel some of you blame yourself for something, or you feel that you might have done something, to make maybe the heavens upset or disappointed. No, 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 no. Heaven knew you were going to come into this world and make a bunch of mistakes. This is just how life is. But guess what? Heaven loves you. You're reconciling something here when it comes to really building yourself up. This protection comes because you are a energy of protection. And this is why it's really a natural thing for you to just attract people. But yes, you're getting a blessing of forgiveness or reconciling things, a blessing of protection as well. So we've sealed. So see, this is what it is. You've sealed it. You're getting a blessing of sealing some type of alignment, like seal the deal, a sealed contract, a blessing of protection, a blessing of forgiveness. It's going to be okay, Cancer. It's not going to repeat itself. I feel that I have to say that. You think something is going to repeat itself. It's not. Get it out of your mind, out of your energy, out of your heart. Everything is just fine here. Sometimes spirit puts you in a place where you need to stand by yourself here, right? Because this isn't just about your soul. This is about other souls being able to recognize the light within you. And so that may mean that we have to hold steady regardless, right? We just have to hold steady. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. A blessing on resolution. Peace. I was kind of getting a sense of justice here. Let's get a little bit more about this. What would this resolution look like for Cancer? This resolution. What does this resolution look like for Cancer? Okay, this is your second chance. You're going to already know it because you've mastered this already in some important area of your life. Now you're you're literally allowing yourself to be the observer while you're doing things in real time and witness the mastery in action. You're a warrior of light. Look at that. I mean, come on, look at the picture here. This is like the same almost, right? Yes, whether you're male or female, okay? But anyhow, yes, you are a warrior of light. This resolution brings new strength, new power. Backup. Backup. This is your backup. You got something that's backing you up here. So how this is, this resolution is going to look more like an energetic strength and clarity for you. There's nothing that's going to fool your eyes either, Spirit is saying. There's something that your eyes are witnessing that will bring the resolution to you. What else for Cancer? Oh my gosh, Cancer, this is like the third time. Okay. We're not even done with your reading. And there's so much emphasis about protection here. You walk with divine protection always. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess about leading something with light, doing your life the way you need to do it with your light, right? Why, look at that. Why do we feel burned by life and stung by life? Oh, if you felt stung by life, you want to know what happened to me, Cancer? I went on my little nature trail. Oh gosh, this was probably about, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh my God. I got stung by a bee. It came right for me. It hit me, like got me right on, like close to my eye. So like my left eye. And I'm like, oh my damn, like what in the world? Oh, then anyhow, I was kind of thinking, okay, the heavens mad at me, or is this my initiation, right? I felt like it was more like an initiation here. So these are things where spirit is saying your perception is changing about things. So anyhow, you walk with divine protection. Let's see. Let's get more about that. Anyhow, bees to me represent royalty. It represents abundance, prosperity, and some type of ancestral lineage where, your soul just comes from a place where it is of, divine royalty. Okay. This is why you come from that soul thread of being high quality. Make no mistake of that. You're gonna get the peace here. Look at that, peace after battle. Morgan's blessing. After all of that, see, it may look on the surface for some of you cancers that you might be getting the bad end of the stick, so to speak, but you're not. It's almost like poetic justice for you is how it's going to work out. Okay, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know when it comes to the lunar eclipse messages. Yeah, I can't believe I got stung by a friggin' bee, right? Oh. A blessing on a journey. We got a new journey. So this is your birthday party, right? You're at the Star celebrating your birthday party. Where is this journey going? You walk with divine protection always. So yeah, you've moved into a whole new territory. Of course, you don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, of course, you're in the Eight of Swords. This is natural because you don't know what's going on. The reason why is because you're literally in a whole new alignment that hasn't been paved. You're paving it with your fire, that warrior of light. This is why Spirit keeps emphasizing that divine protection surrounds you constantly. It shows up in animal forms. It shows up in, things that you just can't explain, visitors, maybe at your home. Look at that, a blessing on your home. So we have a journey that, you know what? It all brings you back to a place of home. And maybe there is a journey of being in a place where we just feel good, so it's not really like a journey as far as maybe just the experiencing a season or seasons where we finally feel in a place where we can be neutral in life. We can just allow things to flow without restriction or force. And yes, you are getting blessed with a journey of some type of homecoming and end a home for a lot of you. I know I had some up and downs with my own home. So it's like, wow, trying to find balance. It's like one of those things where you dream of something and then you get it and then you kind of go, well, I didn't really know it was going to come with all this. So then you kind of think, gosh, do I want all this? Yeah. That's with everything though. Sometimes, a blessing on your love. Well, isn't that fitting? I just get so much 10 of Cups here, which I feel is just really fitting for you, Cancer, because you are, the energy of love and home. And so, yes, you're getting blessed with your home life, a change in home or feeling more stable in home, having maybe a change of occupants, whatever. And on your love, love life. What else? A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. that's why I was really having to make a point that sometimes there's things that we don't understand. But in the eyes of spirit and on a spiritual level, there's a reason why you have to be in a place by yourself sometimes. There's just hidden reasons. And with those hidden reasons are hidden blessings. And you've been so strong. And spirit is easing loneliness and bringing you the companionship you deserve. Let's see. Some of you Cancers really got hurt in the heart, like really jaded, and it may have, made you feel a little not so happy about life, right? Not so optimistic sometimes. The weight is ripening into a blessing though. See? The ease. Just stand your ground. Know that what you've done took a lot of energy and integrity. So you can count on things going right for you. It just takes some time, right? It just takes a little time. What else? A blessing on your health and a blessing for a fresh start. See, that's that sun energy. That's that celebrity, right? Your birthday party, feeling good with renewed spirit, renewed health, a new start. Feeling far more grounded and more structured, I feel. And that is kind of playing out for you, the daily structure here. Because not only with this blessing of health, it's like, things that you're just kind of doing little tweaks every single day that you do, right? These little things are little productive, just like that bee spirit, little productive things that really accumulate to, sweet results later on. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay. Now, before we end the reading, Cancer, I want to find out for you, what is destiny opening up for you? Now that we're cycling this old energy out, what is destiny opening up for Cancer now? I really am confirming this for you too. What destiny is opening for you is things working for you, not against you. Remember what I was talking about earlier, for example, things that you are doing different or changing. This is the thing. Destiny is opening things for you to be far more effortless, far more right. Some of you Cancers, you may get a little scared when things start going too good all the time. Well, you know what? How about, just enjoy it now, right? Just enjoy it going good and right for you. So destiny is opening up energies that work for you, not against you, like maybe we thought. Or maybe it was working against you, Sometimes the dark wins at times, but not in the end. Anyhow, you've got things working for you, Cancer. What a beautiful thing. Now, I want to leave you with this, Cancer, of what Spirit wants you to know too. Cancer, your heart has been doing the slow work. Spirit says the tides that felt harsh are shifting toward tenderness. And the eclipse effect on you is a potent healing eclipse in family dynamics, ancestral threads, or old emotional patterns. They are releasing. Allow tears, allow those tears to flow, set soft boundaries, and accept the healing offered. Focus on ceremony and gentle closure. And that's really what you're doing is, doing a soft release, a soft, gentle closure, right? Because you've already sealed the deal with something here with the heavens. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.